Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to do this video because it's been a while since I've done like a ColourPop swatch video and review, so I thought let's do one now because I purchased all of the ColourPop Luxe lipsticks, and yeah, I got it as a kid before it was sold out, so I was very lucky enough to actually buy them when it was released. So hopefully they put them back in stock because I think the kit is such a better value. Obviously you can tell the kit I did not buy the one with the PR box because it was like extra 10 bucks and I don't need the PR box. So yeah, so here you can see all of the colors here, and these are only some of the boxes because I couldn't really fit in my tray here, but I really wanted to show you guys how they all look like, or like, you know, it's so satisfying to see all of them together. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you guys a quick review, but also like a really in-depth one hopefully, and then at the end, if you want to skip this whole thing and just want to see the color swatches, I'll put the link down below to where you can skip to see the swatches. First of all, I have to say I really like the packaging. It is a rose gold packaging. It's a little bit heavier because they want to make it like a luxurious, you know, type of lipstick, which I actually think is very pretty, and I like that, you know, the style on the outside matches with the style on the inside. You know, it's sort of linked, the patterns linked together. It is very luxurious looking. I love how pretty it is as well, which is really great, and honestly it is so affordable. I don't mind actually paying a little bit more for it because of the pigmentation and how creamy it is as well. Now the finish is supposed to be a creamy matte finish, so for me I felt that when I first applied it on, it was really creamy, and then a few hours later that's when it turned into matte. It doesn't turn to matte straight away for me. I feel like once I've, you know, worn it for a few hours, that's when I'm like, oh, okay, I'm starting to feel that matte formula going on right there. But before that it was really creamy, but at the same time it's actually really comfortable whether it was creamy or matte. And I do have really dry lips, so I'm very surprised with the outcome of it. It doesn't feel dry, it doesn't feel like it's tight on my lips. It actually feels very comfortable, which is great. In regards of the longevity, I wore number 27 yesterday, and I wore it from 10 AM to 6 PM because I went to a hen's party, and let me tell you guys, it lasted the whole time. The only difference I could tell by the end of the day was that the inner part faded off a little bit, and it was a little bit like, you know, dry at the bottom because of the matte formula, but it didn't look that bad at all. And I do have a little bit of dry patches, but it wasn't that obvious, and you know, on the lip, which it was really great. So I was very surprised with the result of it because I did not touch up at all. I was ready to touch up after, you know, 4 or 5 hours when I went and checked out the mirror, but I didn't need to, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it and we'll see how long this lipstick lasts for. So I was very surprised with the longevity, maybe because it was a darker shade, I don't know, but to be honest, I was already very impressed. I'm currently wearing this color right now. I can't remember which color it is. I think it is Foolish. So I'm gonna leave it on as long as I can. I'll put in the description box below how long it lasts for as well. But to be honest, I'm telling you, because of the formula, because of how creamy it is, and the pigmentation wise, I have a feeling that it will last a pretty decent, maybe 4 to 5 hours before it starts to fade off here and there. Now in regards of the smell, there's no smell to it at all. I don't think, like, it's, even if there's smell, it's not overwhelming for me. Let me smell one because I don't think, yeah, it just smells like, you know, the vanilla, those basic matte lipstick scent. It just smells like that. In regards of the colors, they have a lot of different colors, which is great because they make sure that they provide plenty of colors for people to choose from. As you can see, this transfer a little bit because I went like that, bam. But yeah, I tried to squeeze all of the colors onto my arm. I didn't want to do like 2 arm swatches because that would be like that when I do a review for you guys. But yeah, all the colors here you can see, you have like your nudie shades here, you have some like maybe 2 or 3 purple colors, you have these 3 colors that's like, whoa, these 3 colors really remind me of MAC, like, you know, the MAC royal blue, and then the black one, and I can't remember what's the name. I think, was it Stone for the brown one? I can't remember now, but this 3 really reminds me of those color. And then you have like those orange shades here, and then a lot of pink shades, and then did I say purpley? Yeah, and then red shades and also brown shades. So a lot of variety color. The only color that I would have to say didn't really work well for me was the shade Boy. I felt like Boy was like a like a lip concealer for me, maybe because of my skin tone, but every other colors actually look pretty good for me. Like I was actually really surprised with, you know, those purpley and those blue shade, but every other color, they are so beautiful on me. So I decided what I'll do is that in the swatches, if I put a heart shape on the side, you would know it's my favorite, and the one without the heart shape, it's not that I don't like them, it's just that I can sort of skip it. But you know what I mean, like, because all of the colors are amazing, they're so beautiful on me. I love how fast they glide on, they just glide on easily. It's just one swipe you get the color. As a gradient, if you guys are into that Korean lip look or that gradient lip look, it's actually creamy enough to create that. But for this particular video, I did not do like a gradient and a fuller lip just because I had so many to go through. So I just did a full on lipstick. I also did a difference between an artificial lighting and daylighting to show you guys just the difference and see how it goes. And in regards of the shades, it does show you all the colors at the bottom, which is really great, which means that you don't really need to think about the name. It was like, oh, this color goes to what color is it, but it tells you the color on it, so which is really good, and it matches with the boxes as well. Actually very impressed with all of the lipsticks. I even had a friend came over yesterday to play with this lipsticks with me because she wanted to buy some, and straight away she wanted to buy 3. Like, she haven't even tried it, but she was like, you know what, it's so buttery, it's so beautiful, the color is perfect, I want to buy it. Like, that's how amazing it is. I definitely recommend trying this because honestly, I didn't expect this to be that amazing. I just thought it would be your regular lipstick that you can just skip, but this one, honestly, I am very impressed with all of them, and I cannot wait to wear a lot of them out. Like, this is already my third time wearing this different lipstick, but this ColourPop Luxe lipstick. So yeah, really happy with the result. One thing I want to point out about this lipstick is that I noticed that the lipstick itself collect a lot of dust, so I would definitely recommend closing it up straight after using it, just because I noticed the first time I used it, there was already dust inside, even though I know it's brand new. So I'm assuming, you know, when they were doing this in the factory, they just left it out so someone else can put the lid on, and while they're doing that, the dust just accumulate in there. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's not a nice look to see when you know that it is a brand new lipstick, no one have used it, and you're like, oh, why is there like dust bits here and there? And sometimes the dust is actually really hard to get rid of. But yeah, that's the only thing I have to say about it. At first I thought it was just one lipstick, but it was actually majority of the lipsticks. If you guys own any of this, let me know whether it's just me or you guys have the same thing as well. So what I'll do now is I'll show you guys my swatches. So I hope you guys enjoyed the swatches, and I hope my review was in-depth enough for you guys. But if it's not, please put your questions down in the comment box below, because I'm more than happy to answer them. And I really hope this video is really helpful for you guys, especially for those who have my skin tone, because you can tell which one suits me really well and which one is like, oh yeah, it's actually not too bad. But overall, I'm very happy with all the colors. I was very impressed with how majority of them suit me really well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.